Okay, today we're going to review the brand new 2018 NAISH Maliko. This board has already had some great results through the Northern Hemisphere race season in the Columbia River Gorge event, and just on the weekend there was the Red Bull Heavy Water event in San Francisco. Undoubtedly the toughest race run to date, so this board came out trumps. So how's the board changed from the 2017 model? Well, yep, they've gone from this colour yellow all the way now to this hot orange fade, and you got to admit, it just looks the goods. So the main changes to the board this year from the 2017 model, it's all about where you stand. So the nose is a slightly finer entry. They've taken out some of the meat from the nose. It's still got enough to assist you with catching the bumps, but not so much where it gets pushed around by the side chop and the wind. They've actually distributed that volume to also where you need it, which is where you stand. So on these boards, you are walking up and down the board quite a bit, but when you're just standing in that power zone, this is where the meat has been transferred to also. The rail shape forward has gone softer. So last year they went from a tuck rail with a semi-hard edge. Now they've gone to a full soft rail. You don't need hard rails up at the nose because all steering is done from the back. So with that softer rail on the nose, side chop, side wind, catching a wave, even starting a turn is all easier. As it gently comes down to the back of the board, the rail does get harder in the tail. So again, that's where your control is. So this is the 26-inch version. There's also a 28 and a 24. The 26-inch version suits most people being 80 through to just shy of 100 kilos, and then that 90 up to about 120 kilo mark, then you've also got the 28. These guys are very, very stable. Part of that stability also is through the partially recessed deck, where you just stand about an inch lower. And it also gives you good feel out onto the rails, which is important on these boards, given that you are always just balancing or feathering the board off the rail. So good feel through there. Construction this year has changed also, so they've gone to a full PVC wrap. So the board is still full carbon, but with the PVC wrap, you've now got a board that has better impact resistance than most other carbon race boards out there. Now you've been able to do this without actually adding to the weight, which is good. So the board is still a super respectable, super competitive weight, but with that added strength with the PVC. It also means the boards don't flex as much, because now with the changed race rules, with 14s now being used in tech surf races instead of 12.6s, these things have to be able to take more of a beating. Bottom wise, just a really clean bottom shape. You don't need anything too funky on the bottom of these boards. You just have to have nice flow, not catching in the rails, and a nice good water release in the tail, which they do. Now it's interesting when I paddle all these boards, when you paddle them at a reasonable tick, you look back at the tail and you see the wake of the board, and some boards will create a massive wake. These boards, hardly a bubble, very, very smooth. So you know that actually adds up to very, very little or minimal resistance through the tail. You can also see in the sun now, they've strengthened this up with the carbon stringer as well. So this board is the real deal for anyone from intermediate, advanced intermediate, all the way through to the pro. price point. Undoubtedly the best value race board on the market this year. It's come down to under 3k. So don't know how they've done it, but these should sell very, very well. Come and get yourselves one from KR SUP Centre.